Hello, today is a beautiful day. It's going to be a good day working on the Ranger. We're going to do a few things on this Ranger, and I think I'm going to start out with trying to fix, well, that window is going to cause some problems with this video, but I'm going to try to fix, we'll come over here, see if it'll help, some of these scratches. See those scratches on the roll cage? So now that we have the roll cage all welded up, we need to sand some of this scratching down and paint it. So I found some 220 sandpaper. Yeah, I'm not very good at this video thing. I found some 220 sandpaper in my bench, so that's what we're going to use. And then I have this Rust-Oleum paint, flat black. I got some flat black paint, so I'm going to hit it with that as well. So that's what we're going to start with. One of a few things we're going to do on this Ranger this weekend. Here's what I'm going to use to wipe it off after I've sanded it. A rag and some brake cleaner. Just to clean it all off. Then I'll hit it with this spray paint. Okay, I've put a couple light coats on this one side, and I'll watch that, and then I'll put probably another coat or two on it, make it a little bit thicker. I might sand in between coats as well. Alright, while that paint dries on the cage, let's do a couple things on this front end, maybe the tire and the whole stabilizer bar, and see if we can get a few things put back together up here. I think we're at that point. I hope so. Okay, this is the stabilizer bar. It's been a while since I've had this on. Okay, it's a 13 millimeter. So we'll use a 13 back here. Snug it up with my fingers so I can first. 75 pounds. Yeah, that's a guess. Okay, let's do the passenger side. Oh, let's see, I think we could do some more assembly on here. Maybe put the fenders on. I think so. Let me take a look. One thing I was going to show is we've got a little crack down in there, right there. But I'm going to plastic weld it. I just tested the plastic welder. And then I'm going to put these screws. I broke off some screws that have grooves in them. This one's probably a better example. And I'm going to embed those in the plastic so it can't move after I'm done. So let's see if I can get an angle where I can show some of this. First thing we're going to do is do a little bit of welding on the plastic. I'm not using any rod or anything yet. Just melting these two to get back together on the top, and I'll head down the bottom too. Okay, so as far as I haven't welded the bottom, but I'm gonna get a little pair of pliers. Because I don't want to burn my fingers. I have not used a screw before, but I thought that might be worth a try. It's a slippery little sucker. Okay, I'm just gonna put some pressure on it and see if I can heat that screw up and have it go straight into the plastic. Okay, that screw is down in the plastic now. Cover it with a little bit of plastic. And then I'm going to come up underneath it back in here, see if I can get this welded together. So maybe we will put this screw down in that corner. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. Screws melted in a little bit. Just smooth some plastic over. Okay, so that crack shouldn't be cracking open. Hopefully that will stay there. Okay, off camera I've been putting a few things together in here. I put the passenger seat in, and it was kind of in, but it was all disassembled. And I have yet to put that floor in. I think I'm gonna pull this out and squirt it off first, get all that mud out of there, dust, dirt. And I put a few other things in that are back on this cage. I've inspected it. I actually welded a couple more spots, and I think I'm ready to declare this cage done. Cross my fingers. I don't know. Who knows if we'll find some other issues as we try to fit everything back together, but right now I'm feeling pretty good about this. We can put a little bit of the dash back together. Got a few screws that I kept track of. I can barely see up in here. And I can't find my impact wrench or impact driver. looked everywhere, so I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way by hand. It's probably better anyway, so don't strip out any of these things. But if I find the impact driver, I'm switching. Should do it. Tighten these. I never did tighten these, so we're tightening these bolts. I'm using a strap to just make sure it's nice and positioned. Okay, driver's side. Okay, that's tight. We can undo the ratchet strap. Let's see if we can fire this up and move it out so we can just squirt. I just want to squirt this area out before we put any of this panels back in. Okay, let's see. Gotta have, well, that's not good. Brakes go all the way to the floor, so we have no brakes. Will it start without brakes? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, started. Polaris logo came up. It's a good sign. There's no footrest for my foot. But we don't need any of that. Let's come over here to the side of the house and we'll spray it off. Okay, this isn't the most pressure, but should work enough to squirt some of this dust off. Getting some of it. Okay, while we're here, this has been bothering me up in here. There's all kinds of dirt in here. Here's that corner we worked on. A lot of stuff coming out the back end of that. I missed some of it. If Wyatt was here, I would have him drive it back, but he's not here. Okay. This is better, so now I feel good about assembling the other pieces. Okay, now that we've squirted that out, let's put this back in. Okay, well, we've got the floor put in and the storage bin, so I think we're gonna call it a day today and pick it up a little bit later. Thanks for watching all my nonsense. Catch you next Saturday.